What's up everyone, my name is Paul Mori and I am here today to show you the newly released Ultimate Ears UE Boom 2 speaker. Now most of you probably seen this speaker before, and if not this particular version, then definitely the first one, which was introduced to the market about 2 years ago. And it looked almost identical to this one. As you can see, also the box itself has the cylindrical shape as the original one did. The only difference is this is a little bit shorter and wider. Otherwise, it looks alike. The speaker sells for $200 US, and that is the same exact price as the original was introduced to the market with. It does come in a bunch of different colors. As you can see right now on the front of the box here, it displays the black one, but you can get it in white, red, blue, green, whatever color you can imagine, you can get it in. On the back panel here, you can see some of the specs listed, and let's just go through this real quick. As you can see, the first one here is that it's 360-degree sound. So that means that you can pretty much stand around the speaker anywhere and you can be able to get approximately the same sound from every angle. The other thing is the IPX rating. Now here's a big change here because the original one was IPX4, which meant that it was able to withstand some splashes of water. The IPX7 means that you can actually drop the speaker into water up to 1 meter deep for 30 minutes and it will still not damage the speaker. The 15-hour battery is pretty much the same, and another thing that they upped here is the Bluetooth connectivity range. They went from 50 to 100 feet, so you're going to be able to walk a little bit further away from the speaker. And down here, as you can see, you can still double up the speakers the same way we did before, so you're going to be able to connect two of them for a louder party mode. Now, the thing is, obviously, it's $200, so if you're going to get two speakers, then you're going to have to spend $400, so there's something to think about. All right, so let's open this thing up, and let's see what we got inside here. All right, so there it is. Very nicely displayed, as usual. And it feels really nice in the hand, too. It feels very sturdy. It has this nice silicone coating on it. So let's put this to the side and let's see what else we got inside here. Okay, so under this flap here, we got a yellow flat USB charging cable, and this looks pretty cool too. If you look at it a little closer, it has a flat design. And then they also included this brick here, and this is a portable USB charger. You see that you can fold out the prongs here, and this is the typical US type 110 volt prong. But if you look at the rating here, input is from 100 to 240 volts. So you're going to be able to use this anywhere in the world as long as you have adapters to change the prongs. And then we have this little paper here. And inside flap here, they give you a little bit of information on how to turn the device on and connect it to your Bluetooth enabled device. All right, so let's put this to the side and let's play with the speaker a little bit. So let's set it up and see how it works. All right, so let's take a closer look at the speaker real quick. And as you can see, there's really not much of a change between the first original version and the second one. It looks pretty much identical. So if you've seen my original video from 2 years ago, there's really not many things I'm going to tell you that's different from the first version. As you can see, it has this nice soft silicone-y rubbery type material that goes from the top to the bottom, and also has about 90% of the body covered by this cloth material that wraps around the speaker. Also, same way as the first one, they use two drivers facing away from each other 180 degrees, and also two passive radiators on both sides of the speaker, so one shooting to the right and one shooting to the left. On the bottom of the speaker, same exact setup. We have this D-ring that can be removed, so you can twist this out completely, and you're going to be able to mount your speaker onto a tripod, as you can see with those threads right there. Now, right above and below this D-ring here, we have a window, and the first one on top here is the USB charger port. So this allows you to charge your speaker from pretty much any USB source as long as you have a micro USB cable with you. On the other side, we have another flap, and this is for the auxiliary port. So you're gonna be able to plug in a 3.5mm mini jack in here, and that will automatically activate the auxiliary port, so you don't necessarily have to connect to the speaker with your Bluetooth. Just make sure when you're done with these windows here, these little flaps, to push it back in completely, because otherwise water can get inside the unit. On the top here we have the power button, and you can see that this is part of the frame itself, this plastic. There's no cracks or any openings for water to get inside. Also, we have the Bluetooth connection button right above it, and that is also part of this design, so no water can get inside there either. On the side here, there is this big signature positive and negative signs for our volume control, and it's pretty much the same as it was on the original. And we have also the UE logo right here. All right, so let's power this thing on and let's see what it does. It's gonna make that sound, and as you can see now, the Bluetooth light will start flashing, telling us that it's ready to be paired. So let's go ahead and pair it up to my phone here. Power my phone on. I'm gonna go into the settings mode. And right here in the front is gonna come up as UE Boom 2. So we're gonna select it. It's going to make that sound. It's also going to say connected on the front of your device. And once you connect it to your speaker, you'll be able to download the UE Boom app either for your Android or Apple devices, and that will allow you to control certain things from your device that otherwise you will not be able to do from the speaker. Now over here on the screen you can see that the actual speaker shows up with the black color, and also below it, it shows you approximately how much charge is left in your battery. There's another way of telling how much charge is left by pressing on the positive and the negative volume up and down controls simultaneously like this.
100% charge.
And it announces how much charge is left in your device. Another thing you can be able to do with the speaker is if you take the screen and you just swipe it to the right, then there's this block party mode, and this will allow your friends to actually connect with their devices to your speaker and be able to share music from multiple devices. A few more things here. You're going to be able to double up from the app, same way as you did with the other. Also, you're going to be able to set equalizers. There's 5 equalizer settings originally built into the app, and that's the standard, bass jump, cramped spaces, and voices. Now, there's also a custom setting, so you're able to set up your own equalizer, and I really feel that this is probably the best way of going when you have a speaker like this, to set up your own equalizer to your liking. Also, there's an alarm setting, so you'll be able to wake up to your music from the speaker, and under the more settings you'll be able to change the name of the speaker, do software updates, and things like that. All right, so let's actually do the double up here real quick. Let me just put this to the side here for now and get the other speaker out. And since I have 2 speakers here, what we need to do is let's just bring the app back forward. If I press on double up, hit start, so it says power on the second UE Boom, and press on the Bluetooth button twice. And now it's connected to both of them. And so if I come out of here, now you can see that both of these speakers are displayed on the front. So I have the black one and the white one. So let's just reverse it because it's reversed on the screen too, like this. Now you can see that the white one has a bit less battery, so I'm gonna have to recharge that before we're gonna do some testings on it, but
20% charge.
It has 20% charge in it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna recharge this a little bit so it has a little bit more battery in it. And then what we're gonna do is test it out. I'm gonna play the speakers doubled up as well as single, and you're gonna be able to hear the difference between them, how much louder it is or how much better it sounds. All right, so let me get the speaker recharged, and I'll be back with you guys in a few. All right, so while we're waiting for the other speaker to be fully charged, let's go ahead and test out the speaker and see what it sounds like if I drop it into water. Alright, so now that we got one speaker dried off and the other speaker charged up, we're going to be testing them, playing by itself and also by doubling them up. So what I'm going to do is we're going to start out by playing the single speaker, and I'm going to cut to the double speaker so you're able to hear the difference between the two of them. I'm also going to record a whole thing with my Zoom H5 from approximately 1 meter away from both units, so this is going to be a pretty fair recording. So I suggest put on a good set of headphones, because if you're going to try to listen to it from your phone speaker, you're probably not going to be able to hear much of a difference. All right, so let's start out with one speaker.
This evening, we're not doing the left to right, back to please them. We gotta get it, but we gotta take it to the floor and move it. Follow me, girls, come where we rule. We'll take this night, leave them dreaming. All the girls in the club, and we're gonna dance all night, so right. All the girls in the club, and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club, and we're gonna dance all night, so right. All the girls in the club, and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls just dress it on up and walk it out like you feel it. Losing the curls by working those heels and stomp down like you mean it.
All right, so as you heard in the test, it does sound a lot louder with the two speakers than the single one. I let you decide for yourself what you think about it. Obviously, it's going to cost you a hell of a lot more money than just buying one of them, since you're going to pay for two of them. All right, so in this next test, what we're going to do is we're going to compare a single playing UE boom against the Bose Soundlink Mini, since most of us already know what a Bose Soundlink Mini sounds like. So what we're going to do is I'm going to cut to it. We're going to start out with the UE, and then we're going to cut to the Bose Soundlink Mini, and let's see how it stands up to that challenge.
When you're gonna own this, when you're gonna face the fact, only you holding you back. I can't hear it anymore when you say that you need me. Can't live without me, can't breathe without me. The evidence is obvious, what you want is what you will see. I'm not gonna scream.
All right, so as you guys heard it in the test, the speaker does sound really nice and clear, especially when you have two of them playing at the same time. Now, one thing I forgot to tell you, that the speakers can be doubled up, either playing left and right separately, or you can have them as two stereo speakers. In the setup that we did right now, we actually played it left and right, so this way we were creating a stereo sound. Now, when you're playing two speakers, it definitely sounds better because it creates a larger sound. So when you put them further apart, the better it sounds. Unfortunately, it still lacks that low end. So if you like bass heavy music, then this is not going to be the speaker you're going to want to go with, because it doesn't cover that low end. Even the Bose Soundlink Mini, as you heard, has a better bass than the UE Boom does. So unfortunately, that is still something that the speaker lacks, but it definitely sounds really nice. Like I said, especially when you put them further apart from each other. So if you can put one in one corner of the room, the other one in the other corner, it will fill up the room perfectly with beautiful sounds. So if you like to listen to opera and classical music that doesn't have too much bass in them, then this is definitely going to be a great little speaker for that. All right, guys, so that is it for today. If you liked the video, please don't forget to thumbs up. Also, leave me a comment and let me know which speaker you like better and what you guys think about it. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.